Okay, this is gonna be fun.
안녕하세요 여러분, 아랭입니다. 우선 한 해가 이렇게 또 마무리가 되고 23년이 찾아왔는데 2023년은 사실 되게 영원히 안 올 것 같다.
Okay, this is your BTS, not BTK, Butcher, Torture, Kill. It is Butcher, Torture, and Satan, okay? And this is supposedly your Asian band, which all the girls love. You know what it reminds me of? Like Duran Duran, how we used to be in, well, I used to be into that stuff. I used to be into everything, so whatever. But these are freaking chicks. They're dykes. Why are they dykes? Because they're playing men. They're playing men, and they're getting all our children. So all our girls are going to be attracted to women, yuck. And why are they dykes? Because they look like dykes, and they are dykes for every reason in the book. And they have no talent. It is auto-tunes all day of the week, and they lip sing in their concerts. They have no talent, and they have nothing that resembles a man. And usually, like, especially with the American drags, you know, especially when they have the guys posing as the women, they look like they try to do a good job. Okay, put a beard on them, right? You got a woman with a beard. It looks like a man. Okay, most of us think. So there. The only thing that would remotely, you would say, was masculine about them would have been the hair, but not anymore. Not anymore. It's almost like they're coming out, but no one would ever see. BTS bomb. Okay, so let's watch this one, read their script, if they're even reading, or, you know, probably just lipping it, okay? And enjoy looking at zero brow ridge, zero, let's see if there's any implanted Adam's apple. They're so soft, and then on top of it, they're Asian. Let's keep going. It is not discriminatory to point out the transgendered, the people that are posing as opposite sex on TV. It is not discriminatory because all of their stars, especially the ones that make it, are all tranny. They do, if anyone's being discriminated against, it's regular people. People that we have no chance, and that's all they ever push on people, and it's not gonna happen. Even if they're from your state. What is it looking at?
제가 2013년이라는 해에 데뷔하기도 했고, 정말로 저희가 10년이라는 시간을 보내게 되는 그런 해이기도 하고, 이래저래 되게 많은 것들이 변하고, 전혀 예측이 안 되는 그런 한 해일 것 같은데, 우선 22년에
하시고 새해 복도 많이 받으시고 맛있는 거 많이 드시고.
Okay, this one's going to show you its hand. The ring finger, same length as the index finger. Men have a longer ring finger. All day of the week, just look at your man.
그런 거를 꼭 하셨으면 좋겠습니다. 또 새해에는 계획도 많이 세우잖아요. 보통은 계획을 대부분은 못 지키는데 저도.
Well, Alana, the voice seems a little low. Most of the time it doesn't. It is very easy for them to switch up the vocal cords. This one is so feminine. And to me, it looks CGI. There's a disconnect on the neck. It doesn't look like it's connected to the face. Frankly, it can completely be 100% digital, but that doesn't matter because they still will transgender them even if it is a cartoon. Right? There's no, the face is a pyramid, upside down pyramid, triangle, not in all square shape. There's no jawbone. But it does look like it has some traps, and it does look like it has an Adam's apple, but again, it doesn't look like it's connected to the head.
못 지키는 게 굉장히 많아요. 하지만 이번 새해에는 꼭 계획을 이루길 제가 응원하.
His little hands. Okay, this is not as good as I thought because it's just. There, here. Look at this one. Oh, so cute.
You probably don't know it yet, but there is a method to triple your money. Even if you don't have any money to invest right now,
No.
you can make.
No, Ponzi scheme, and Ponzi scheme. Do not trust them. You don't put your money in cryptocurrency any day of the week or lottery.
Make a lot of money quickly just by having access to the internet. It's the new profession that is
why
all the
they're
rage in
telling
the
you
United
about it
States,
now.
but few people are spreading the.
작년에 어떻게 보냈는지 한 분 한 분 다 알지는 못하지만 좋은 성.
If you try telling someone who's into BTS, these girls, that they're looking at girls, they're not going to believe you. The only problem with that is that they have no idea about the anatomy and the difference between a man and a woman, the bones, and they don't care. Because this one's just totally reading a script, and of course they're telling you nothing. That there's no reason they should be reading a script about this stuff. But no one, that's so far out of the game. You know why? Because anytime you're doing public speaking, they've always teach you need to have a script. Let's get out of this.
That have recently surfaced of Jimin. I wanted to talk about it. People were saying that this violated his privacy. We also have staff to believe to have leaked the beef between Jimin and Taeyang, and we have Jimin crying previously.
No. These people don't get leaked privacy. They're just saying that to put it on. Okay, it's an advertisement as always, including whoever's putting it on. You can't trust this stuff. No way. Well, maybe this guy. I don't know who this is. 275,000 subs? I don't think so. On my feed, first thing? No way. Anything, if you have any freaking truth to bring to the table, you will be stuffed in a corner so far down. You'll be lucky if you can find your own stuff, okay? It will never hit the feed unless you're putting like pedophilia or bestiality on it. Oh, this cat did this dog really dirty. Okay, gag me with a freaking spoon. Here you go, 2, 2, 3, Freemasonry again. 11, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, that's 33. 322, double 322. Freemasonry not hidden, in plain sight. We can go Google, you can Google Freemasonry, signs and symbols, and you will see every last one of them. There's 33 levels, 2 3s being 33, back to that. Pythagorean numerology, that's that ball earth guy, the Pythagoras, who switched over. Remember, they told them, they were so stupid they believed in flat earth. Okay.
So, hey, Dumblers, it's Dave Desai. Hater or not, make sure you subscribe with
Okay, he's been on literally 2 seconds. We have a computer, we have a complete CGI background, which is obvious, right? You got a computer kind of like in the air. He's given you about 3 hand signs right off the bat. He's got the Freemason star right there, bullseye, right in his freaking chest. Red and white right there for the red cross, sucking your blood. And definitely we're looking at a female. Isn't it cute? 2 head lengths for the shoulder and not hiding it at all. Let's get it a little brighter. Oh, wow. Okay.
With the refresh bar on, grab your dumplings, feasting mug merch, and let's go.
Let's go.
We need to talk about a moment Jimin was apparently.
It's important to start learning the difference between the anatomy because it's getting harder and harder to tell. And you say, oh, well, Lana, why does it even matter? Well, maybe you have kids. Maybe you have to teach them something. Maybe you have that job. Maybe you want to have this information before you die. Maybe you have a right to some truth. Or not. It's up to you. But, it's not easy. We've been we've been lied to our whole life. So seeing truth and hearing truth can be disturbing. Majority of people don't want to hear it. And then there are some that do. Like I do. I do. I always did. And am I happier? No. But to think that I would die without having any of the truth and just with what they, taught me would have been a real shame. To, we're God's children. It's not the 1%. It's not them. It's the masses. It's us. Okay? You cannot trust the screen. Okay? It's not us. It's not our people. That's metaverse. It's predictive programming, and everyone is Jesus in it. Okay? Don't believe them. Here, look at this one. This one can't hide it at all. Look at this.
Apparently crying. But before we do, I need to give a backstory on this. So bear with me if you know. If you aren't aware,
So they changed the this one, the only thing I can tell they did was change the vocal cords just a little bit, tweaked it. They still put makeup on, and it's playing, what, a gay guy? So, and usually when they give you a story of like a tranny, or like a tranny story, it's usually not a tranny. So then you're looking at it going, oh, am I a tranny? Oh, well, that looks like me. That's what they're trying to do. Okay? And no, of course you shouldn't follow them and change your butt or anything else. And it's not only them. You have to be careful. Remember, they plotted us against our siblings too. And most younger siblings want to be like their older sibling. And you can't. You need to stand on your own.
where BTS has several reality shows, and each show acts similarly to a variety
So
show.
here they are. In the soup 2. There you are. There's your chicks. There's your hot chicks. There's just nothing there. There's nothing there that resembles a man except for they tell you that it is, right? And that they have short hair. Q angles all day. That's that angle that goes from the hip bone to the knee. Men do not have it. The male body. Okay?
Show that a lot of K-pop idols would normally attend. I think it's become progressively more common.
The peace sign is a Baphomet sign. All the hand signs are theirs. None of it is ours before. And what are you going to learn from it? Oh, well, that was ours before they hijacked and pirated the system. Really? Who would be here to tell you that? We don't live long enough for it. We don't even have any history from our own family.
Common to see idols do their own in-house production and reality shows rather than them going on variety shows. Korean variety shows especially can sometimes be very rude.
How could I forget? They chop the boobs off. And then they just leave them off. They don't get fake ones because they're playing guys, right? Or is it not a guy?
Rude, and we've seen instances like the hamburger incident with Jungkook. It became quite obvious that not only were armies frustrated seeing these moments, it was clear that BTS members were not having a good time filming.
I don't know, maybe it's very difficult to do
These moments either, and they weren't going to be seen in the best light, as the stations did not care about them. So BTS's reality show ranges from travel shows like Bon Voyage, Run BTS, which is more of their gaming stuff, and then we have
form of brainwash when they sit there and they get the finger pointed in your face. Okay, they're not throwing up a peace sign. They're shouting out to the freaking Baphomet, to the devil people that put them on. If it wasn't the case, then why is it that every single one of them are throwing up the signs? It doesn't matter which side of the coin they give you, whether it's Bin Laden or Obama, they put it up. Ay, 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 ay.
Then we have Bangtan Bombs, which are just behind the scenes before doing a show or big event. We do react to several of these shows' episodes on Patreon. I haven't done the one I am talking about.
Go back. Gotta put some volume up. Okay, so I just wanted to point this out. You see the Adam's apple here on the right. This one has an implant. You see it? It's like a little marble in the middle of the neck. Now, yes, a man's Adam's apple is not huge, but it's not a marble just sticks in the neck, okay? And one good way of seeing it, because TV isn't in real life, I mean, you can just look at a man and you're going to see the Adam's apple sticking out. And if you see it on the woman, it's not a woman. And your women don't have one, okay? But if you look at the women they show you on TV, the females, their Adam's apples are freaking huge. I mean, when I say huge, they're huge. These are big ass men playing you sexy, you sexy. Okay? Sorry. Okay, so here's Dave disking us. Ring finger, same length as the index finger. See? They line up. But, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about cartoon here. I mean, the hand is barely visible. The middle finger's like, looks like it's backwards. You see? It looks like you can actually see a nail there. And it looks like they're almost disappearing. So, you know, they can, with their filtering, they can filter on any hand, any face. You've seen them do it. So, you know, don't be that surprised. And it, you know, again, I don't know how much more I can do of this. 60 minutes is long enough. I barely can do a video anymore without it being in an hour, and I'm not even getting through them anymore. I'm just, okay, so we're gonna get going here. That's how I got it.
Not every celebrity is a performer. There's a difference between being a
No,
celebrity.
bullshit. No, if you're on the world stage, you're performing. They give you their name, but they tell you, no, it's not them. Okay? Oh, no, they don't tell you, right? They give you, like, they'll be, like, on, like, Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune or something. They'll be, like, they're supposedly being themselves, but they're never themselves. They're actors. They're never going to tell you who they are, including their freaking books. Don't believe it. And look, this one's actually, is that one trying to say that's his computer and his mug when it's clearly like floating? Nothing about this looks real at all.
Celebrity and being a performer. Beyonce is almost never paparazzi.
Yeah, look what they're showing you. Here's your Beyonce. Is Beyonce Lopez? Jennifer Lopez? I don't know. No, she is not where they say she's from. She's giving you the Baphomet right there. And that's a big old man. She wears a bodysuit on the legs. You can tell they're not her legs. It's legs. Am I allowed to say him? Again, this is not discrimination. Discrimination is a word used for a protected minority group. These stars are not, first of all, a protected group. They're not real people. Okay, these are, it could be just a digital representation of them, but they do go on the world stage. Okay, so they do actually show up, but you don't get too close, and frankly, you wouldn't be able to tell anyway. I ran into a tranny on the beach, and she, okay, which I would not call a Hollywood star. Again, this was a real person in my face, okay? I only could tell because she had two huge Adam's apples sticking out of her neck, and I had to get myself to look. And, you know, it just is what it is. Oh, and also there was an exuberant amount of hair. I'd never seen a woman have a lot of hair, like in between like the legs and stuff, especially blonde. Okay, even if I'd never shaved my legs, only guys have that type of, you know, hair. Even if it was shaved, we've been shaving some from the beginning. Okay, and Beyonce. My name's Beyonce.
because they don't know where she is, and she refuses to take photos or engage in celebrity culture. You won't hear about her out in a bar and being at socialite events. Same thing, you can have Elon Musk, who is a CEO celebrity because he engages in celebrity events and is paparazzi'd, but not every CEO is a celebrity. And you can be a very successful entertainer and performer without ever being a celebrity.
I don't know about you, but I am so done listening to dissing Dave. Okay? All right.